video today I want to show you how to make a teeny tiny little pine cone decoration. This is perfect for my Woodland Advent Calendar, which features a wall hanging with a Christmas tree on it and pockets underneath. So each day of Advent you take a small decoration out from the pocket and hang it onto the Christmas tree. And this pine cone is one of those decorations, but you can use it on a wreath, you can use it on your Christmas tree, you can use it on a Christmas card, anything you like for a bit of winter decor. I'm using Scheepjes Catona. It's 100% mercerized cotton and you get 50 grams and 125 meters. I'm using this colour, which is hazelnut. It's number 503. You'll also need a 2.5mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors and a needle to sew in your ends. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? We are going to start by chaining 3. So let's get untangled and make a bit of space. So a slip knot onto our hook. I'm using US terms for this tutorial, so make sure you're familiar with those. Oops, oh my goodness, more fingers and thumbs. Right, here we go, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, like so. Then we're going to single crochet into the second and the third chain from the hook. So I like to work in the back bumps, but you don't have to, it's just personal preference. There we go, so that is row 1. 2 teeny tiny single crochets, if you can see that, and then we're going to turn our work. This is going to be the right side now. We chain 2 and then we're going to single crochet into the second chain from the hook, so that is this chain here. And we're going to do that into the back loop of that chain, and then we're going to single crochet in the back loop of the next 2 stitches. 1, 2. Okay, so we've got 3 stitches so far across row 2. Now we're going to work into this turning chain at the end of row 2, and we're going to work 2 single crochets into there. So you'll end up with 5 stitches, 5 single crochets across that row. Okay, so then we're going to turn and we're going to chain 1 for the start of row 3, and we're going to work single crochets in the front loops this time. So that's this loop. We're going to work in each of the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, oopsie, 3. Can you see the front loops there? So it's just the loop that's nearest to you. 4, and then we're going to work 2 single crochets in the front loops of the last stitch. Okay, so we'll end up with 6 stitches across. 3, 6, and then we're going to turn again for row 4. Now for row 4 we're going to chain 1, and we're going to do a single crochet 2 together in the back loop only for over the first 2 stitches. So that's here, this back loop, insert in, grab a loop and pull it through, then insert into the next stitch, grab a loop and pull through, then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. And then we're going to work single crochets in the back loops of the remaining 4 stitches. So we're back down to 5 stitches again at the end of this row. And this is all in the back loops. Okay, so then we're going to turn and we're going to chain 1 to start row 5. Then we're going to do a single crochet 2 together in the front loops. So this time we're working in the front loops only. Oops, just the front loop. Grab both loops and then yarn over and pull through all 3. And then we're going to do single crochet front loop only in the next 3 stitches. 2, 3, and that's the end of row 5. Now we've got 4 stitches across. Row 6, we're going to start with a chain 1, and we're going to do a single crochet 2 together in the back loops this time. 1 like that, and then pull through, and then a single crochet in the back loops only in the next 2 stitches. So you've got 3 stitches now. You can kind of see the shape forming. Let's turn and chain 1 to start row 7. For row 7 we're going to do a single crochet 2 together in the front loops. Okay. And then a single crochet in the front loop in the next stitch. Okay, down to 2. Turn again, chain 1 to start row 8, and we do a single crochet 2 together in the back loops for this one. Okay, and then we're going to fasten off. Okay, and that is our basic pine cone shape created. But what we're going to do now is we're going to create some texture working into these unworked loops. Can you see them? We've got front loops and we've got back loops all the way up. So we're going to work into them to create some texture, okay? So make sure that you're working on the right side, which is the side that you can see the texture on. And we're going to start at the top. So it's a little bit fiddly, but we're going to start in this top loop here from row 8. And we're, sorry, not helpful if I don't put it in the middle, is it? That loop there from row 8, or you can work it right into the very top if you think that that will look better. Okay, so we're going to join our yarn, oops, like that, and we're going to work, we're going to chain a 1 to secure it, and then we're going to work a half double crochet like so, a double crochet, still in the same loop, okay, double crochet, a half double crochet, and then slip stitch back into that loop, okay, and fasten that off. So that's our first, what are they called? I don't know. You know, the pines of the pine cones, as it were. Okay, so then we're going to move on to the next row, and we've got 2 loops on the next row, if you can see them. We've got this one and this one. So we're going to work 2 lots of the loops. I feel like I need to come down a bit. Okay, so join your yarn as before. My hand was completely in the way again. And we're going to work half double crochet, a double crochet, and a half double crochet into that first loop. And we're going to slip stitch into the next loop and work a half double crochet, a double crochet, sorry, it's all a bit twisted and sideways, double crochet, a half double crochet, and finally a slip stitch in the end of that loop. And then we can fasten that off. Not sure. Okay, so this is starting to create the spines, piney bits of the pine cones, okay? And you've got 2 and then 3, like 2 and then 1 at the top, okay? So then we are going to move on to row 6, working into row 6. So we've got 3 loops on this one, which are these ones here, 1, 2 and 3. They are a bit tricky to see, but we just work in the same way all the way across. So I'll show you this one and then I'll let you get on with it. Okay, so join your yarn, make a half double crochet. What did I do there? A chain. A half double crochet. Oh my god. Make a half double crochet, a double crochet, and a half double crochet. Okay, and then we're going to slip stitch into the next one. Apologies, this is very fiddly. And make a half double crochet, a double crochet. I mean, if you wanted, you could just leave it with the loops. Oh my god, what is going on? I keep falling off the screen. And a half double crochet. Nope. Don't seem to be able to make half double crochets today. Okay. And then into the final loop, which is always really tricky to find. We're going to slip stitch. We're going to make a half double crochet, a double crochet, a half double crochet, and a slip stitch. Okay, and we're going to continue that working down. Okay, so I'm just going to show you here because I don't think it's very clear when I'm doing it because it's so small and fiddly. So we've got the next row. After we've done those 3, working into row 6, we work into row 5 with 4 loops. So for 4 lots of these. And then you work into row 3 with 6. No, row 4 with 5 lots. Then to row 3 with 6 lots. And finally work row 2 with 3 lots. Okay, 3 bumps, 3 half double crochet, double crochet, half double crochet. Okay, with a slip stitch into the next stitch to join and then a slip stitch at the end to join. Okay, carry on those and I will see you at the end. Now it's tricky, so just take your time. Okay, there you have it. It looks a bit like a funny spider right now, but so what you need to do now that you've added all of the little pine cones on, you need to go back and weave in all the ends, but when you're weaving them in, make sure to weave them kind of through the pine cones to all the different layers so that you push them so that they're all laying as I've laid them, laying upwards. You don't want them this way, you want them that way so that that's the bottom and that's the stalk, as it were. So you want them all like that, all nicely lined up. So weave them in so that they are like that and then you'll be done. And there you have it, our cute little pine cone ready to add to any Christmas decorations or add it to my Woodland Advent Calendar. All the details are in the description below. Thank you very much for watching and I hope to see you again soon for another tutorial with Concrete Gems Crochet. Bye for now.